Hello, good evening. My name is Michelle Higgins. I'm from Guyanese Magic Box. It's new age, it's self acceptance, self awareness, and self love. Here at the Guyanese Magic Box, we create our own bats, fresh bat, herbal bats. Um, we deal with candles and crystals. Not a lot of reading, because really my reading come from if I see you and I speak to you. I may come home and I may get a vision about you, and I may be able to relate that message to the best of my ability. But mostly we focus on wellness, spiritual healing, and acceptance of your spiritual gift, regardless of what. So here today is my first time. I'm going live, and it's my first time letting anyone in to my spiritual space. That is something I normally do not do at all. I'm very private, close knit with me and my children. You know, I'm outgoing, spiritual person, but I don't judge. I'm also a minister, certified to married couple in the five. No, guys, you can't come. This they have to use the bathroom. No, Tony, you cannot be in here. No, I'm not playing. Okay, that's my son in the background. I really don't want them to come on now because they kind of get disrupted. So here I have today. This is, I would say, I have my ancestral altar. I'm gonna show you my ancestral altar today because I really don't share. So now I'm actually letting people into my life spiritually. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I'm very private. My family really don't know most of the things I do. Yeah, they don't know. So I'm about to show you guys some of my stuff that I do and how I do my setup for my ancestors and how I do my work in my working space. My space is not that big, but I do have a nice and a lovely setup for them. I have Yemaja, I have my La Madama, I have my Saint Martha, and with me, it's all about learning to share space and teaching the spirits how to share that space. Because then if your spirit don't know to share space, then your life is corrupted and it could be confusion, because then everyone is going to be fighting for control of you, control of your head, your heart, what you say. So the spiritual world works where you could unite everyone together and you could work in one space with everyone. Because remember, human beings, we fight, we tend, we tattle. And just like how we have fights and tattle in the human world, we also have it within the spiritual world. But just like how you have the control within the human world where you could control yourself, you have it in the spiritual world where you could control your spirit that is around you, your guides that is around you, in the right and in the positive way. Not to say you're controlling them to do bad or to do the biddings that if you want them to hurt someone. Controlling the fact where everyone gets along. You get along with your spirit guide get along with you. You air each other out, you speak to each other, you focus on your dreams. Your dreams are able to be interpreted better by you or by your understanding. So it's good to work with your spirit that is around you, whether you're in Santeria, whether you're in Palo Mayombe, whether you're a spiritual Baptist, whether you are a Guyanese spiritual, come on, Guyanese. We tend to judge a lot, but we need to get along spiritually with what we are working with spiritually. It's no need for no battle. So I'm about to introduce you guys to my ancestral altar. Here I would have, so this is my setup. Here you see I have the mirrors, the two mirrors. I have a picture of my uncle who passed away like almost 2 months ago, and my grandmother who passed away years ago. Basically because I don't have pictures of my a lot of my relatives that passed on, because most of them passed on when I was younger. So, but then I have to do a list of names where I will be writing down the names and I will be putting it here. So most of the time when I want to pray, I want to meditate, I will come here, sit down, pray and meditate. Now here I have my Lamadama, I have my Imaja. These are remnants. I have my Saint Martha, my broom and my swords set up as my guard. But you're not lighting the candles to the images. The images are there as a remnants, and just as a remnant, to represent you a little. You know what I mean? From what I've learned, I've worked with images a lot, and what I've done, I've always anointed them, and whatever treatment I would do to my images, I would do it to myself, to my body. So you take care of your altar, you take care of your space, you will then take care of you. Here I have water, represent balance for me. I also have my plant stem, which represent the nature. I have my soil, so I have my Florida water, my Kananga water. I also have my bell, which you can see is, so it's a pretty good setup. For somebody that's really just starting out, because most of my knowledge come from me teaching myself. It came from dreams, with me dreaming, and getting the inspiration, so, and this is an area where I would do my work, many work, like you want to do prosperity, you want to do success, you want a little tranquility, healing, you want a peace, and if you want to raise yourself, you feel like things is not going well for you, you do set up a nice ancestral altar, you get your plants, you get your incense, you get your water, you get your light, because the elements is air, earth, water. Let's see if I remember the other one. Air, earth, water. What's the next one, Destiny? I keep forgetting. What's the next one?
Fire.
Fire. Oh, nice, Anthony. Come say hi. So, what are the 4 elements that you have to work with spiritually? Stand right there. Turn, look at me. What are the elements that you have to work with spiritually?
Fire, air, water, and wind.
Nice. Air is wind, so you got to say earth. Yes. So fire, air, water,
and fire, air, water.
Fire, air, water, and soil. Mother Nature. We keep forgetting Mother Nature. I'm sorry, people. Hi guys, I'm back. So as you can see, this is my ancestral setup. This is my small space that I have everything to represent what I need. I have some rum, I have water, I have some honey and some milk, which to sweeten up your life as you offer to the ancestors. You get your life sweetening up. I have my water for balance. I would never go thirsty without that. I have my water for balance. I would never go thirsty without that. Also, I have my broom to sweep all the negativity away. You know what I mean? So, this is my small area that I have here set up. So, I will be going live again. The next time I'm live, so what you need to know is your space needs to be about you. It needs to be about what you like, not what no one else like. It needs to be a space that you're comfortable in. Whatever you put on your altar, it's supposed to represent you through your ancestor, or vice versa, represent your ancestor through you, because they work through us to do the unfulfilled job that they came on the face of the earth to do, which they could not complete. They stay here to guide us, to guard us, to protect us, and to lead us in the right way. Yes, Anthony?
And also, I want to show you something in our lives. that.
Well, he's very funny. He's very comedic. But let's get serious now. So, I'll be doing some more videos on how to fix candles and how to draw bats and how to do regular household herbs